Hello, how you doing? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2022 and another part of our South Shields Road to Glory career mode. Today, we take on Gloucester away from home in the Vanarama National League North as we are battling for the top of the table. We are taking on Hereford as well in the match on New Year's Eve at home in a repeat of our first episode of this season where we had two very undesirable results. We lost 4-1 to Gloucester and 2-1 to Hereford. So we're looking for revenge on both of them today. But since you were last with me, things have gone fairly well. We beat Halifax 5-1 before beating Alfreton 3-1. But most recently, we lost to Basford United 3-1, and of course they were the team that came up with us last season. They are having a very good season themselves. They are up in 6th position in the National North. We are currently second, 1 point behind Gloucester, but 4 points clear of third place Chorley. So things are going all right. I think we're in a position now where we can really start to push on. Big game today against Gloucester, though, you've got to say. We have brought in a new player since the last episode. Adam Marriott has come in, a former brilliant player from Boston United when we were managing them in the Journeyman. And he did very, very well. He's played for Kings Lynn the last 3 years, done awesomely there. Played for Eastleigh, played for Barnet last season. But this season he's come in, he's played 2 games and he's already scored a goal. So a decent start there. He's a 3-star player. You know, he's a good player for this level. Him and Ashley Chambers, much of a muchness, although Chambers just hasn't really had the chance this season. And it is a tough one. But we'll just have to see what goes on with that. But squad performances in general, top goal scorer is Robert Briggs with 13 from 21 starts, 10 each for Kempster and Natumba Masanka, and 7 for Jamie Sendles-White, which from centre-back, not bad. Top assists is 8 for Charters, 6 for Wilson, and 4 each for Masanka, Young, and Robert Briggs. Top average rating is a 7.83 for Jack Bodenham. Taylor Charters is looking the second best player at the club, but by appearances is very much on for player of the season. A 7.58 for him. So, let's have a little look at the team for today. You know, away to Gloucester, I'm really, really nervous about this. It could go either way, really, but we will see. Jacob Adams, starting goal, has been complaining about not getting his promised football recently, so we're going to bring him in, give him a run of games, but he was thoroughly embarrassed the last time we played Gloucester, so yeah, read into that what you will. Jordan Hunter, Jamie Sendles-White, Niall Meyer, and Sam Gibson will start in defence. We've then got Jack Young and Robert Briggs in the middle of the park with Alex Kempster, Taylor Charters and João Gomez. Start behind Natumba Masanka up top. So let's get into the action. Hopefully, we'll be all right. Hopefully, we'll manage to pull off a good victory against Gloucester and get ourselves back into the title race. If we lose this, going 4 points behind at this stage, 2 losses in a row, it may well throw our season off course a little bit. So we do need a strong performance, as I say. We'd certainly take a draw at this point. So, yeah, come on, the Mariners. Let's go out there. Let's go and do something good. Here's Woodthorpe. Gets it to Agastes, to Young on the ball. Now here's Sheaf. Gets it wide to Thompson now. Thompson's going to whip it in, and it's at the far post. Oh, it's in. And it's Oyabode who's put it into the back of the net, and it's 1-0 to Gloucester. And that is a disappointing start, has to be said. Thompson with the cross in. Mensah was there, got it back in, and Oyabode put it into the back of the net, and it's 1-0 to Gloucester. Let's berate the boys. Let's try and get them fired up here. But yes, as it stands, they go 4 points clear. of ourselves, and we are still very much clear in the playoffs over Kidderminster in 8th place. So I suppose at this point we're virtually guaranteed some playoff football, and maybe that's where our intentions lie going forward. Are we ready for National League football? Possibly not. You know, maybe that's what we have to think. Another year to build this squad, hone it in, get the right players in at the club. But this has not been a good performance. We are going to bring on Adam Marriott, and we are going to play him as an advanced forward, and hope that he can do that. Here we go. Charters into the middle. Sendles White has been pushed. Well, here we go. Penno Jeff. It's a Penno Jeff. Now, Robert Briggs is going to step up. Brilliant player. Steps up and scores. What an important goal that could be. His 14th of the season. Hadn't had a great game before that point. But that is what you call a Robert Briggs special. A beautiful penalty into the bottom corner. It's 1-1 now. We've brought David Norris on for this final 10 minutes. See if he can deliver something brilliant here. We have got an attack. It's going to be Hunter with the throw into the middle. Here's Kempster. He's waiting for it. Norris now. David Norris over the bar. And that could have been an awesome moment. But it didn't quite happen for us. That's booted forward. Mensah on the ball. Into the middle and it's in. It's in the back of the net and it's McClure. And Gloucester have nicked it right at the end here. What a disaster. Well, well, well. Can you believe it? Well, 2-1. I said at the start we would have taken a draw. And we very much would have. David Norris had that chance late on. Couldn't make the most of it though. And João Gomez is injured as well. Not brilliant. It really isn't. Well, it's not a time to panic. We are literally halfway through the season. You know, there's plenty of time to go. We've had a massive rocket up the league. Okay, we've lost 2 games in a row for the first time since the start of the season. So we just need to correct our course now and go and score a few against Hereford United. Well, a couple of changes for this match against Hereford. One of them being the tactic. I'm not panicking at this stage, but I do want to try and incorporate a second striker in there, just to help along Natumba Masanka, because I think he is struggling up there on his own. Put Marriott up there with him. Ashley Chambers is on the bench, so hopefully he can do something. The main idea is we don't really have any good wingers, and that is a massive problem if you play with 2 wingers. Alex Kempster has for a long time been our best option there, but you know, he's not fantastic. You know, although he has scored 9 goals and made 3 assists, this could be a tactic change, a form change and tactical blunder. But I don't see how he'll be any less effective from the midfield areas. I mean, we could even do something like that and allow Taylor Charters to be in that deeper role, which I think is even better for him than this attacking player. And maybe we even make him into a Mazzala, I suppose. It's not available for 3 players in the middle. Fair enough. But Taylor Charters can go in that middle of the park and Alex Kempster behind. Possibly that's the solution. Who knows? We'll give it a go today and we'll see. So those are the changes that I was talking about. Sam Bailey is going to come back into the fold, into central defence instead of Name as well. So let's get into it. Tough match against Hereford today. As I've said, they are a team that we lost against earlier in the season, so that's never a good thing. You know, you want to get your revenge over them. But we are at home, a slightly new tactic. We'll see how things work. It might be absolutely terrible, who knows. But straight away, they're on the attack. Header from Sendles White. Here's Masanka, and now Young. And already we're starting to overload those attacking regions. Look how many players we've got forward here. Here's Sendles White on the ball to Young. Here's Charters all the way back to the keeper. Charters enjoying being in the centre of the midfield, apparently. Here's Bailey. Gets it forward to Masanka, who loses it, but Young snuffs it out. Marriott's there. Young to Charters. He has Marriott. It's Kempster to Young. That's forward to Adam Marriott, who hits the post. Unlucky there. Unlucky. That was a good chance, but that's exactly why I want two strikers up top. You know, you get two bites of the cherry there. He has Kempster now in behind, and, well, he's made a good chance. And already I'm seeing the positive changes here. And it's going to be a wonderful free kick from Robert Briggs. I'm fancying here. Robert Briggs, oof, over the bar. Unlucky. Unlucky, Sonny. But, yeah, already positive changes. Just something to freshen it up slightly tactically. Because, as I say, we have been struggling in that regard of creating chances. And hopefully two strikers up top will help out, and three players in the midfield is surely going to do something positive as well. But half an hour gone, and all of a sudden our good start seems to have festered a little bit, and we're not quite in the same kind of position that we were in the first half an hour. The scoreline doesn't reflect the pattern of the game. Okay. You have the ability to make a real difference. This is interesting. There we go. Right, let's get out there. Come on, boys. Second half. We'd love to get a goal early on here. Kempster not having a good game, but Taylor Charters absolutely loving life in the middle of the park. It's going to be a Robert Briggs special again. Look how far out he is. Robert Briggs goes for the shot, and that's over the bar. Unlucky. So Alex Kempster is going to come off. We are going to put David Norris in there, actually. And Natumba Masanka is going to come off. We're going to put Ashley Chambers on instead. And, hey, this is your last chance in a South Shields shirt, sunshine. You've got half an hour. Let's go and get you some goals. That's crossed into the middle. It's a header off the bar. Oh, my word, Sendles White clears it. But that could have been a disastrous moment. And great tackle there from Briggs. Now here's Pinchard to Lloyd. Lloyd on the ball. Can he whip it in? Yes, he can. Oh, it's off the bar again. And Hereford definitely looking like the better side. All of a sudden, half an hour to go in this match. Come on, Ashley Chambers. I'm expecting him now to make a big impact. Here's Senders White. Gets it forward. Header. Gibson to Chambers now. Chambers on the ball. That was a player that wasn't used to hitting a football. Oh, no. It's into the middle. Oh, what a save from Adams. Cleared. Here's Marriott now. Adam Marriott. Boots it forward. Chambers chases, but can't do anything with it. Bailey now on the ball. And that's end of highlight. So, Young, not having the best of games. We're going to bring Callum Ross on for him. Fingers crossed he can do a good job. Come on, boys. 10 minutes to go. Oh, and even though we got two strikers up top, we're not making the chances anymore. And that is going to be a 0-0. 1 point out of a possible 6 today. And that is not good enough. It really isn't. That is a big shame. And that moves us down to 4th in the league. We were battling for top of the table at the start of this episode. But now, only 4th. Well, I'll tell you what, that is a bit of a problem. Charters shines, another average rating of 8. I mean, he has been superb since he's come in. And, yeah, maybe moving him into the middle of the park has really done him good. He is going to be playing as an advanced playmaker, and you just look at those attributes and you wonder why he is so good. He's very good at corners. Yeah, he just has played incredibly. 6 man of the matches. Well. Yeah. Difficult looking table, that, isn't it? Chorley are back into the race now. We're 6 points behind Gloucester. 6 points. Robert Briggs, 3rd top scorer. Taylor Charters, 3rd best player. 2nd best assists, 1st best player of the matches. it's clean sheets. You know, we haven't made enough. Although I suppose Miles Boney, is he the key to this? You know, since we've started giving Jacob Adams a run in the team again, things have started going wrong, funnily enough. I think we do that. We just say, I don't care what you think, sunshine. Dear. Well, I suppose that's where we're at. Right, let's have a look. When are we going to come back to the action? I'm looking at that Gateshead and York doubleheader, and that is looking tasty. Two local derbies, so we will play Gateshead and York in the next episode. So if you have enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Football Manager content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.